Hello everybody. So 2020 just gets more bizarre by the day. Can China plant vegetables on the moon? Who thought it, eh? Soil samples brought back by Change 5 triggers discussions online. Published a couple of days ago. Here we go. Now, this is coming out of China, so we must take it with the largest pinch of salt going. That's why I've put it on this channel. I try and keep it semi-serious on the Curious Bunny. I'd say this is only about a third serious, if that. So look at these here. Looks more like actors, doesn't it? For a PR stunt, but let's read on. Tongue in cheek, obviously. Can China plant vegetables on the moon? What can we plant? The questions triggered heated discussions online over the weekend after the changes returned to Earth. So I thought it was Japan that sent that. Oh, that was the asteroid digging machine, wasn't it? Sorry. So yeah, this is different. But science might have disappointed them. Unlike the organic soil on Earth, the soil from the moon does not contain any organic nutrients and is very dry, which is neither suitable for growing veg or potatoes. I'm not even going to say that name. A CCTV anchor said. So, lunar soils can't grow vegetables. Gains more than 63.3 million views on a website. So, if they can't, then what is the point of this article? Bizarre, isn't it? Which is why I didn't stick it on the Curious Bunny, because it's just goes to show the propaganda and the total bizarreness that comes out of China. They're making a whole article on something that they've answered their own question virtually straight away. No, we can't. Now we're talking about the country's first ever Mars probe. They launched it in July. It has travelled 370 million kilometres and reached more than 100 million kilometres from Earth. Soldiers of the Chinese Navy have successfully grown vegetables in sand in Yoxing Island in the Zisha Islands of South China. China's scientific expedition team has also grown vegetables in Antarctica. So they're growing them everywhere on Earth, but they can't grow them on the moon. Methinks distraction tactics here. So there we go. There's your three actors. This is my opinion now. With this, I don't know what that's supposed to be, some sort of machine testing the space rock. So they've got the tape measure out there. Bizarreness. So this newspaper stroke website called the Global Times, and it's also got it written in Chinese, seems to be a China Communist Party propaganda site. China-Russia strategic ties to be strengthened, sending strong signal to new US government. Here, US has only empty awards to offer other three Quad countries. So it's all very political. So they are basically coming out and saying, we are stronger than you, we will beat the US. China, Russia, very, very, very strong China, Russia. Oh, this is an interesting one. Let's have a look at this one. Soybean shipments to China are surging. Good for Biden administration. So full on Yeah, here we go. Full on propaganda. China, the world's top soybean importer, has seen sharp surge in soybean imports this year, with total imports approaching 100 million tonnes. So apparently, because Biden, can we say that now, is going to be president, according to everybody in the MSN, China are buying more soybeans. So let's see what else is coming out of China. So here, China, US. Okay, so this is China now. We have incoming Joe Biden, according to the MSM. Compete and coexist. US-China could develop new concept of relationship between great nations. Graham Allison says, who the hell are you? As a bilateral relationship between the world's two largest economies has been spiralling down to the freezing point under the Trump administration. Politicians, business leaders, academics are now looking into a major question of concern, whether it's time to reset the bilateral ties and whether China-US relations damages could be repaired. So, some analysts in China have not ruled out the possibility that Joe Biden will build on Trump's Hong Kong attack. So again, this is what they're saying. This is the propaganda. This is in English as well. So this is all very strongly Russia and China together versus the West. I don't think they like India. So there they have a elephant dressed in what I would say Indian dress, what the men wear, changes attitude towards multilateral mechanisms for its global ambition. Here we go. We're talking about Doris here. Let's see what they've got to say. Indian Minister of External Affairs, blah, 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 blah. They're talking about talks between the two. The UK is coming all the way to the Pacific to strengthen relations with India. Is one move to expand its diplomatic ties to the Asia-Pacific region in the wake of Brexit. Doris called out the ambitious slogan of Global Britain. Yeah, we know this. We know. So, no matter what we do here, we're hit by propaganda on this website. China-Europe, China-Russia, FM slam US sanctions in phone conversation. So, Australia doesn't even get its own China-Australia because we get like China-Russia, China-US, China-India, other regions. Okay. Sweden. China has no judgment on Sweden's coronavirus policy. Oh, we can't say that, can we? Oh well. I'm only reading out a news article, YouTube. So, what else have we got here? Okay. China begins vaccination sign-ups. So there we have some more propaganda. Signing up to receive the vaccine against the old CV has begun in China, as the Global Times has learnt that hospitals, schools, police stations and enterprises in Chinese cities are mobilising people to take the shot against the resurgence of the epidemic. Oh, so it's an epidemic in China, not a pandemic. Interesting. Foreigners in China celebrate special holiday with new recognition of life. Apparently, Santa Claus is new recognition of life. Over half of Chinese adults are overweight. Well, you should try coming to the UK and US then. So all of this is it's an interesting website because you get to see the other side, which I think is always helpful. Know thy enemy. So we get to see what they're spouting to their people. So Chinese OS developer launches ecosystem alliance to break up Microsoft monopoly. I wonder if Mr. Masturbates will like that one. But we all know he's in with them anyway, and that's more propaganda. Chinese container makers work at full capacity amid global supply shortage. So they're coming to save the world. It's not good, is it? So all the manufacturing across the world, or 90% of it, has now gone to one country. The amount of emissions that the whole of the West spit out every day is like a fraction of what China do in an hour. But that's okay. Greta, poisoned dwarf, why aren't you standing outside the Chinese embassy with your little placard? Wagging skull, why aren't you there? We want to know. Where's all these liberals when you need them? No, they won't be doing that because they're in the pocket of China. They just want to guilt the West into everything. So, here we go. Its GDP projected to grow 7.9% in 2021 as recovery accelerates. China likely to be Apple's car production base. Is this a joke? If a reported ambitious electric car plan by Apple is true, which is highly possible, they're going to go to China. French board, we're now talking about the mess here. Drug makers expect tests to confirm vaccines effective against variant. Oh, so we're going to say that the old vaccine for the CV will work against this new super strain. So we've got a lot going on here. Okay, I'll put the link to this one in the description. This is some crazy website. It's worth a look. Either if you're bored and you want a laugh, or if you want to see what the other side are saying. It's all right living in an echo chamber, but I find it interesting to see what the other side are saying. Like Russia are supposed to be the baddies in everything. I remember during the last year's World Cup, and they went over, and they couldn't believe that it was like, don't go to Russia, these are baddies, they're going to get us. They're poisoning people on our streets and all this shizness, yeah. Shit duggery. Helena, that one's for you. And yet our people went over and said it was the most fun thing ever, that the people were lovely. Propaganda is literally at the Chinese Communist Party levels in the UK. So it's interesting to see what the other side are saying. And you can see a very similar format, can't you? Full-on propaganda, just in different directions. So, Israel to hold snap election, apparently. It failed. So there you go. The global times. China. Interesting to say the least. There is new information coming out. And I can't say too much. And I'm going to possibly set up a brand new tube account. I deleted mine, even though I had one video getting over 1,000 views, which is a lot for brand new tube and such a small platform, due to the fact that they were supporting a certain Mr. Twatwood. But now they're not supporting him, I would consider going back. So BitChute takes forever to upload. And so does Brighteon. And I just got sick of waiting. I could have been waiting 24 hours and then it would say, oh, error. I'd have to start again. That's why I don't upload to either of those sites anymore. Telegram isn't getting the traffic. Discord you can't actually upload to. So we might have to go and try that one. Those of you that have recommended DLive, I do have a DLive account, but I don't stream. It's just for streaming. It's not for anything else. So, no, we're going to stick to YouTube for now for streaming, if I don't get removed. Hopefully not. So, yeah, China-Russia partnership works as a defence to maintain world peace. So it looks like Russia are also in the pockets of China. So there you go. There's your news roundup from China. And interesting. Right, I'll see you on the next one. I will be live possibly Christmas Eve, which is tomorrow night. We'll have to wait and see how the evening goes. Got lots of wrapping to do. And then I'll see you on the next one on here, on the next video. But if we're live tomorrow night, it will probably be, actually, yeah, it'll be on here. Well, if it's going to be a Christmas special with my Christmas jumper on, we'll do it over here. There's nothing curious about that, is there? Anyway, guys, I'll let you all go. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to those of you that have bought me a coffee and said it's for Christmas. It's gone to Jack. The last day, I've treated Jack. So, but anything now is to the rescue animals. So the upkeep's getting a lot. So it just helps out. So thank you to everybody who's supported me this year. The channel's grown a lot this year. We're not growing anymore, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter one bit. You know, I'm happy to stay as we are, or even if we get smaller. We have a lovely community, and that's the main thing. So I'll also be doing a New Year special as well. So for now, I hopefully will see you all tomorrow night, and thanks for joining me. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.